like that, but in cards you can sit 9 round the table. If it's your day, it's your day, and you can play against the best.
Verdammt nochmal!
I like the way this seat started, Jesse. I think this is going to get quite exciting here. They, all these guys seem to want to be putting their chips in here. Dave played it well. I mean, there's two ways to play it. If you're gonna, if you've got the mindset that you want to bluff this hand anyway, you either come out and put your chips in, or you check raise. Either way, you win the pot there.
We were saying earlier, Ian, that it seemed in this tournament there were so many heats that were won just by the factor of the person getting the best cards, and that we needed to see more people just going out and trying to win the heat no matter what they got.
Yeah,
We've seen that already.
We are, yeah. That's why I'm really looking forward to this one.
A limp in from LaSalle Barrow, and the blinds are in as well here in Charalambous and Clayton. 6,000 in the pot. I think they've all missed completely.
Check. Check.
Although a jack would make Clayton a straight.
All checked.
And this pot officially up for grabs,
Check.
I guess.
Yeah, 6,000 in there. Anyone who wants to put 6 in, will pick it up.
There's a bet that looked likely to win the money, but LaSalle Barrow's holding on.
Pass.
And will Clayton fire again?
Push again, he should do. He will now.
He sure will.
The only thing that might scare him is the clubs, Jesse.
6,000.
Doesn't look like a man who is scared.
Well, it's a value bet. You know, he knows if he's got any bit of this at all, he's going to call the 6.
Barrow probably didn't like the club either. He might have been picking off a nice bluff here, and that.
Yeah, he's, he's
wow!
going for it.
It's interesting because I was just thinking to myself, Dave is probably betting here because he knows that Barrow can't raise him without having the hand.
And I think,
but here he is doing it.
Clayton will only call this. I don't think he'll re-raise, Jesse. He's just called this. You've got a pair on board plus 3 clubs.
Call.
There you go.
He doesn't expect to win that side, but the straight is going to win. And I have to say, I think it was a very courageous bluff by LaSalle.
Yeah, they all look like they're up for this, don't they, this heat?
Yeah,
I mean,
I like it. I mean,
you know. It's the last of the heats before we go into the semi-stages, and it looks like it's going to be one of the better ones.
He's really been on a roll lately, has this young Dave Clayton. 2 final televised tables, looking for that big win on TV. But the way he plays, it can't be far off. And on the internet, they consider Clayton a bit of a demon devil as well. He promises good things here, as Darren Bloom looks down.
Pass.
So here comes LaSalle.
Call.
God, the aces again.
Amazing. That's 3 aces already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Raise to 9,000 total.
JC, John Charalambous, the real pair here of 7s. And just made it raise slightly larger, I guess, because of the limpers.
Yeah. There's a nice couple of cards there, what Dave had, Dave Courtney. Up to a raise, you'd be wanting to lay them down.
Call.
Barrow and Alexander both suited, but only Barrow going to peel the flop off, which good news for. There's only 1 ace in the deck, but the good news for Barrow is if he hits it, he'll have it.
Well, that's a massive flop for him, really.
Sure is.
I know it's bottom pair, but he's got bottom pair with a nut flush draw.
He very well may be favourites over the 2 7s here. It's 50-50, is it just about? He's got...
He's probably thinking to himself, he's a bit short-chipped. Does he make his move now, Jesse?
Would you?
I don't know. It's only 5 hands, I suppose.
Call.
Oh my! Was the bet 15,000? That's pretty serious.
Yeah, they got 50,000 in the pot now.
Just not sure if LaSalle can afford to lose this pot here.
Let's just see if the calls slow him down a bit, the sevens.
Yeah,
If he checks here.
Check.
Strong play here by Charalambous.
20,000.
Yeah, nice bet as well.
And I'm always wondering about those odds. I mean, does it, if it reflects the fact that we've seen 2 other aces out, which are 2 and a 3 as well.
If he knew there was other aces dead, you wouldn't even be contemplating this, because you know, he can only hit the spade.
Looks like he's looking at what the all-in will cost.
It'd have probably been better off, Jesse, coming out and moving all in.
Raise.
Moving all in when it was his bet.
For sure.
You know, if he's got it in his mind he's going to be playing the end, that would be what I would do. I'd get the bet in first, and he's got every chance of taking the pot down there and then.
Yeah, this re-raise all in only, it's only about 30,000 more. I mean, Charalambous will convince himself that he might have the price to try and hit a 5 or a 7.
Yes. Still a strange call. I mean, I wouldn't be calling this.
You wouldn't call with the sevens?
No.
Save your money.
Yeah.
It's very hard to put barrel on a hand you can beat.
Yeah. Well, even if he puts him on a flush draw, he's got to figure that he's probably going to have 2 overcards on him as well.
I guess the most likely hand for Barrow to have is it a queen? I mean, wouldn't he have raised a flop with a queen? Maybe he flopped a set? I don't.
He did. He smooth called under the gun, didn't he? And then the other chap raised, and he called his raise straight away. So you got to put him on something.
Either way, Lascelles has taken the pot with a strong move on the turn.
Yeah.
And he's come here. He's come here to play.
Yeah. They all have by the looks of it.
I remember the first time Barrow played on television, and I don't even think he knew the word raise. Here today, he's moving his chips around like a pro.
Mm-hmm.
Could be right.
He's picked up sevens now.
Call.
Barrow was looking like he was going to be the first player out.
Yeah,
now he's
Alexander's definitely got his mind set to play
8,000.
solid. He's passed the 8-8 like it was 3-9.
And this is Courtney from the small blind with the re-raise. Or
How much more? 8.
8 call.
you know, actually, I think Lascelles Barrow limped,
Call.
and Courtney's raising out of the small blind. That's brought Bloom in with the King Jack. And
These guys definitely want to see some cards, don't they, between them? Which is what we haven't been seeing a lot of lately. It's been a lot of raise, pass.
I'll tell you, one of the great things about poker is when you can see flops. That's a perfect one for Dave Courtney.
Yeah, you like that.
Check.
Whew, that's a bit dangerous, isn't it? I mean,
Up against 2 other players as well. Not bad. I think one of these guys
Check.
makes a bet. He might put a re-raise in. He can't resist this, look.
you would never imagine that a guy would flop top pair and check after raising from the small blind.
Check.
It's
More often than not now, Jesse, that'll slow everything down.
oh, I don't
Check.
think so.
Oh,
It's
no,
made,
yeah, of course he's got the ace of diamonds.
it's made Lascelles Barrow 3 sevens. It's made Courtney. I think Courtney just tried to check again with the intention of check raising, and now Darren Bloom's going to have a go at this. Something
And I
tells me.
think Barrow's got to raise this,
15,000.
Jesse, worried about the flush.
Well, I don't think Darren's going to be seeing the river.
Raise
There you
all
go.
in.
Yeah.
But what about Courtney?
Yeah, we might get a call here. We might get a call. He's got top pair on the ace.
He's check trapped twice, hasn't
Yeah.
he? And now it's an all in to him.
Yeah.
Look at that face. You don't know what happened. I thought I was trapping, says Dave Courtney. Does this happen a lot, Ian? If you try and trap, you end up tricking yourself?
Yeah, we should do it.